Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll be showing you how you can port your SIM to BSNL from any operator or telecom operator. To do that, you just need to you should have a active plan. You should be able to send an SMS and that's it. You should be able to send and receive SMS and that's it. You can port. And not only that, I'll be showing you some scientific ways how you can test your signal strength and release a message, and within 10-20 minutes you will receive a UPC, which is unique porting code, as you can see. So ladies and gentlemen, we received the UPC. Take this UPC to your whatever operator you want to port in, Airtel, Jio, Vodafone, whatever. And after that, tell them you want to port in, you don't want a new SIM. They will do the rest of the process, which will take hardly 10 minutes. And after that, and one more thing, don't forget to take your Aadhaar card with you, otherwise you are screwed. And ladies and gentlemen, we have number of parameters over here, like signal to quality ratio, signal to noise ratio, and all total reception. As you can see, RSRP over here 94 decibels, which tells you your exact cell reception or your exact signal strength. And as you can see, RSRQ over here, which is minus 13 decibel, which tells your signal to quality ratio, and SNR, which is signal to noise ratio, which is plus 8 decibels, which is quite good. And that is what I was talking about. This kind of signal strength reading matters when it comes to how much of a speed you're going to get from any cell provider wireless carrier. When it comes to wireless technology like Wi-Fi and 4G, 3G, 2G and all that, it's very important to see the noise ratio and the quality of signal which you're getting. Otherwise you'll always have a poor connection. If you ignore this kind of parameters, you will always have hard time with wireless internet like Wi-Fi, 4G, 3G, 2G and whatever. And another app which is kind of an alternate is Cell Info Lite. This is Cell Info Lite, as you can see. This is kind of same only, but this is more. I prefer this app or Net Monster because it shows you your because it shows signal strength in power, as you were able to see in raw tab, that power section, which was in femtowatts, but that's what we get. Welcome back ladies and gentlemen. After 2 weeks after 2 weeks of using BSNL, here's what I found out. First things first, megahertz for their 4G, which is kind of nice. At the same time, it's very annoying. Sometimes we get random disconnects, which is kind of expected because BSNL is not officially launched in Lucknow, which is where I live. BSNL has launched their 4G services and even 5G services somewhere 5G is currently being tested, and they have launched their 4G in Kolkata and some other circles of India, but they are currently in a testing stage here in Lucknow. But even for a testing stage, I'm getting kind of good speeds, as you can see. Let's run a speed test and see what happens. And as you can see, we are getting 100 to 110 decibels, and signal to quality ratio is also quite good, and signal to noise ratio is also quite good. And as we are running 700 megahertz, which is quite a low band or low frequency band, we should be able to get good signals strength everywhere. As you can see, the cell tower is, even though it's 8 kilometers away, we are getting usable kind of signal, uh, as you will see later in this video. So let's check out the speed, and as you can see, we are on BSNL network. So let's see what we get, and we get a usable kind of speed, I would say very usable. 10 mbps for this chip is, I would say, very usable. Even though I used to get 40-50 megabit per second on Airtel network, and this is my currently my secondary sim. I don't recommend porting to BSNL if you are planning to port your primary sim, and if you live in Lucknow, then hold hold your horses. Don't. So let's run another speed test. This time we'll be using Sikka broadband as a server, and let's see what kind of speeds we are getting. Oh, we are getting close to 10 megabit per second. And let's change the server to somewhere outside India, Singapore. Singtel. Singtel we are going to use from Singapore, and let's see what kind of speeds we are getting. Oh, oh. Immediately I noticed that high ping 161 millisecond of ping, which is unacceptable for Singapore. These kind of pings is only acceptable for European countries, and we are getting in even in Asian countries this kind of high ping, which is unacceptable, I would say. And let's check out some European countries. uh, I I3 I3D Mumbai. Oh, sorry. I and let's check out uh, some and as you can see, 300 millisecond of ping, but we are getting kind of acceptable speeds of 10 mbps down. So let's cut that, and let's check Frankfurt. I3D Frankfurt, and let's see what kind of pings we are getting in European countries. Oh, 200. So 200 for Asian countries, 200 for European countries, and 300 for American countries. If you are a gamer, then you should probably avoid using BSNL or porting, even thinking about porting to BSNL if you are planning to use this BSNL for gaming purposes, then don't consider it. And now let's try to run a 4K video. 4K sample, let's run it and see what happens. After putting some skips, 2K video is running kind of without a minimal amount of buffering. So I would say 4K will even 4K will run no problem. 10 Mbps is acceptable for 150 rupees per month. But 4G is very unstable. I don't recommend porting your primary SIM to BSNL.